Hello, my name is Jason Alea, and today I'm going to be conducting an interview with my good friend Bara, and we're going to be talking a bit about Star Wars and what a certain character means for her. Thank you, Bailey, for being here today and talking about this with me.
Of course, thank you for having me. I finally graduated college last December, which was like 4 or 5 months ago. Got my degree in cinema design and production. Got with the Georgia Film Academy. I just started my first film job. We're currently filming it right now and it'll be done by the end of May. And then we're gonna start with post-production and start editing it.
So what I want to talk about with you is Star Wars, something that I believe the whole world likes. Like, who doesn't like Star Wars? So what has been your history with Star Wars, and how did you discover it?
So I grew up on Star Wars. It was my mom who actually got me into it. I remember growing up, we would have marathons. To me, it felt like every weekend we'd have a marathon of all the Star Wars movies, which at the time were just the prequels and the originals. And I was always on the dark side. Like, if you can't tell already, like, just the tattoo. I just loved it.
There are certain characters within this franchise that really do mean a lot to me. And I know for me, being more so on the light side, so yeah, a bit of friction there. Luke Skywalker was a bit of my idol. I want to know, who was your idol in the dark side?
So my idol in the dark side has been Kylo Ren. He's the son of Leia Organa, aka Princess Leia, daughter of Darth Vader, which makes Kylo Ren grandson of Darth Vader. Kylo Ren turned to the dark side for numerous reasons. I could go on it for hours because I've read all the comic books and watched all the movies, done all the research. But I'd say one of the main things is that everyone always wanted him to be on the light side. Everyone always wanted him to live up to his name. And he was like, I want to be me, not somebody else. His whole life, people had been lying to him about his lineage, yet people are forcing him to be something that he feels like he's not. Meanwhile, again, he's been corrupted and, you know, forced to think dark things.
I know that for you, there was something about this character and the way he lived that related to you on a personal level. You mind explaining what that could be for us?
My introduction to Kylo Ren was bittersweet. I've always thought of it that way because I was 14 years old when The Force Awakens came out, which was in 2015. And at the time, I was living with my paternal grandfather, who had been molesting me already for numerous years. It started when I was 6 and went all the way up until I was 16. And I was living with him at the time, and, you know, being a Star Wars fan, he was like, oh, yeah, I'll take you to go see Star Wars. And so I saw Star Wars, and my type has always been tall, dark, and handsome. Ever since I was a little girl, again, being on the dark side, and Kylo Ren fit the bill. But I also saw this broken side of him that I felt like I could relate to. When The Last Jedi came out, and I saw more of that broken side of him, but also the side of him that wants to be understood but is misunderstood, the side that, again, feels like he didn't have a choice and was forced into a life that he didn't want to live, and how people misjudged him all the time, hence why, again, Luke tried to kill him. And in episode 8, when I saw him kill Supreme Leader Snoke, I wanted to kill that side of me that was holding me back, which was my paternal grandfather. And so for a long time, I always looked up to Kylo Ren, and I always admired him. I admired his strength and, you know, his courage in being able to do that. And so after seeing The Last Jedi, I came out about my grandfather. I told a trusted friend, told the police, and then I was put into foster care. And from then on, Kylo Ren became this coping mechanism for me, and it became that source of happiness and that source of, if he can get through it, I can get through it. And so here I am, 9.5 years later, and still obsessed with Kylo Ren.
I'm happy that you're able to share this story. Thank you again for taking time of your day to be able to do this interview with me, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much, Jason. You too.
Take care.